ننتقل الآن إلى الورقة أو التقرير القادم حول تحسين جودة التدريس. وكما هو معلوم أن جودة التدريس يعتبر عامل أساسي في تحقيق التعليم الفعال والتنمية الشخصية للطلبة، فهي تساعد في بناء مهارات التفكير النقدي والإبداعي وتعزز من قدرة الطلبة على تطبيق نتائج هذه المعرفة في حياتهم العملية. كما أن المعلمين الجيدين هم أساس هذه العملية التعليمية وجوهرها، ومن خلال تحسين جودة التدريس يمكن للمؤسسات التعليمية تحقيق نتائج أفضل ورفع مستوى الكفاءة لدى الطلبة. تهدف الوثيقة التالية إلى تعزيز جودة التعليم من خلال تحسين الأنظمة التعليمية عالمياً مع التركيز على تدريب المعلمين وزيادة أعدادهم لمواجهة التحديات المختلفة بحلول عام 2030. ولمزيد من التفاصيل حول هذه الوثيقة المهمة نترك المجال الآن للأستاذة أولي بيكا هانيون المديرة العامة لمنظمة البكالوريوس الدولية، فلتتفضل. موجود سيد. نعم، للأستاذ أولي بيكا هانيون المدير العام لمنظمة البكالوريوس الدولية. بليز floor is yours, 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, distinguished Chairman, Your Excellencies, distinguished ministers, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a real pleasure for International Baccalaureate, which is an organization functioning in 160 countries with about 6,000 schools, to have had the opportunity with ICESCO to prepare a document for this conference on developing quality teachers. That is a central question for the International Baccalaureate, because the organization was created 56 years ago through educators, 12 schools coming together wanting to create an education system that would enable and support the creation of a better and more peaceful world through education. We heard yesterday how education should be transformed. We talked about technology. We talked about the new challenges of artificial intelligence, how the competencies are becoming more and more important, how we should be child-centered, and how the student well-being should be more taken into consideration. All those requirements come down to an individual teacher. We are asking our teachers to implement all those changes. And that is a pretty challenging task we are asking. We are asking them to change how they teach, we are asking them to change what they teach, and we are asking them to change their role, their professional identity. We are asking them to move from passive to active, move from transferring knowledge to become the creators and designers of the learning process in classrooms. And if you don't have the competencies and the qualifications to do that, it's a very challenging task we are asking them to do. And also we have to understand that asking somebody to change his or her professional identity is only possible to happen through internal motivation. So you cannot tell somebody to change your professional identity, but you need to create the conditions that teachers have the motivation to change themselves. We spoke many times yesterday about the fact that we will be needing 44 million new teachers by 2030 to reach the Sustainable Development Goal number 4. And that is a huge challenge. But we didn't mention once the question that the challenge is not only limited to those 44 million, but what about the teachers, those 100 million teachers that are there today? Because those are the ones who are we asking that they need to change. And that is actually, I feel, the bigger challenge. And for that, we need to move to a situation where we can be clear as governments to have the expectations and standards for teachers. If we are just telling them that there are so many things that need to be changed, they don't know what they should do. We need to be very clear with the qualifications that what we are asking for. What is the purpose of a teacher? What is the purpose of a school? What is the purpose of an education system? What are we trying to reach together? We heard yesterday the minister from Saudi Arabia to say that education ministries need to be much more closer to schools. And I totally agree with him, because there is the question that the teachers, the ministries need to understand what are the everyday challenges of the teachers. And the teachers need to understand also that what are the challenges that the ministries are dealing with. That communication needs to happen. And then there is the challenge that how we need to take care that those institutions in our countries who are responsible of teacher education and training are aligned with the professional expectations. So aligning the whole system needs to function. It's not enough that you make changes in curriculum if you don't at the same time change the way that teacher education is happening. And that is exactly what it means to have a systemic approach on these things. And then there is the question that you need to elevate the teacher profession. My background comes from Finland, where a teacher profession has been a very valued profession. So, for example, in the University of Helsinki, it's 1 out of 10 applicants that get to study to become teachers. So it's a very wanted profession. And that's what we need to make happen. If you want teachers to do a good job, give them a good job. It's that easy at the end. And once teachers feel that they are valued by the community, they give value back. And then there is the question of teacher well-being also. We are talking a lot about student well-being, but if there isn't teacher well-being, there won't be student well-being. Those things are fully connected in the school community. So these are the kind of main recommendations that in the document that has been shared we have come up with. And we from the IB side are of course very interested in continuing the collaboration with ICESCO and the ICESCO member countries. Just to conclude, as we're talking a lot about transformation and change, there are a few things that we must understand that won't be changing. We should not lose the baby with the bathwater. And those qualifications, I think, for teachers that are here to stay is first of all, the love and care for students. That remains the same. The second is the passion for learning. And the third one is the commitment to the transformative power of education to change lives, to develop societies, and to make a better and more peaceful world through education. Thank you.